I'm Hiroo Saionji, the president of the Goi Peace Foundation. Myself and also my wife, Masami Saionji, the chairperson of the Goi Peace Foundation, it is a great honor for us to be given this opportunity to address such a distinguished audience at the Infinite Consciousness Conference. By way of introduction, I would like to tell you a little bit about our organization. The Goi Peace Foundation was established in 1999 with the motto, mobilizing hearts of people and wisdom of different fields towards peace. We have been conducting various initiatives to foster a sustainable and harmonious society, promoting cooperation among forward-thinking individuals and organizations across diverse fields, including education, science, culture, and the arts. Last year, my wife, Masami, and I, and Professor Laszlo, as three initiators, launched the Fuji Declaration. Let me explain a little bit about the background and reason why we launched this Fuji Declaration. During the 20th century, this world experienced a rapid development in material culture and civilization. However, due to the priority given to materialistic values and economic expansion, humanity has been following an extremely dangerous path. Because of our belief in limitation, we have created a way of life where everything is lacking. A lack of food, a lack of money, a lack of health, a lack of love. All over the world, we can see the results of this way of living, as in widespread poverty, illness, greed, catastrophe, wars, and environmental destruction. And day by day, these problems are growing more and more severe. Some people feel that we can change the world by focusing on each problem one by one. But unless we make a fundamental change in the mindset that gives rise to them, the same conditions will surely emerge again. How can we change our underlying attitudes? How can we re-enliven the love in our own hearts? Our only choice, I feel, is to return to our starting point. Each of us needs to know the dignity of our own precious life, and I feel that this is our starting point. When we sense the dignity of our own life, then we will hold a feeling of awe toward the lives of others. Today, most of us have forgotten awe, respect, and love. The guiding thought for most of the people now is, unfortunately, as long as I'm alright, nothing else matters. To put an end to this way of living, we need to start seeing ourselves as people who originally hold sacred spirit inside. We need to calm our emotions and return to a deeper awareness of ourselves, that each of us have sacred spirit within ourselves. We fell into a path of ignorance when we deserted our spiritual nature and began devoting ourselves to materialism. But it is never too late to make a new start. Simply by listening to our inner sacred voice, we can inspire ourselves to take a step forward and connect with our own sacred spirit. And only when we vertically connected to our own sacred spirit, and horizontally connect to others with the nature and universe, can we start to see that each and every individual in the world holds a spark within his or herself. This is the reason why we launched the Fuji Declaration together with 60 supporting organizations and more than 200 eminent founding signatories, including Nobel Peace Laureates and former states, heads of states, as you see. The Fuji Declaration is an initiative whose time has come. It has actually been incubating for many years, and I'd like to share a brief account of how the first seeds were planted. It was 11 years ago, in 2005, that the Goi Peace Foundation organized an international forum with the theme, Creating a New Civilization, supported with our partner organizations, including the Club of Budapest, World Wisdom Council, the Gorbachev Foundation, and the Club of Rome. The initiative was founded to foster a sustainable and harmonious new civilization by overcoming the global crisis, including the spread of environmental destruction, cultural clashes, terrorism, overpopulation, wealth disparity, mass starvation, resource depletion, among others. The forum was attended by Mikhail Gorbachev and Dr. Laszlo, in addition to other global activists from various fields, to discuss the vision and the 4S concept consisting of the foundation pillars of sustainability, systems, spirituality, and science. And after 3 days of deep discussion, participants collectively agreed on the importance of establishing a concrete framework in the process of creating a new civilization. But more importantly was the recognition that the principles of human consciousness and values were critical components, because they should be at the core of creating a new civilization. In other words, there was an understanding that the new civilization could not be built upon technical theories or methodologies alone, but must rely heavily upon the transformation of human consciousness and values. In the Fuji Declaration, there are two most important human consciousness and values that everyone must be reminded of in order to create a harmonious and sustainable civilization are clearly mentioned. The first value is based on the theory of fundamental goodness, a belief that human beings are fundamentally sacred and good by nature. The second value is based on the consciousness of unity and oneness, a belief that human beings are interconnected and coexist with other fellow humans, with nature, the universe, and all of existence. In short, the Fuji Declaration aims to revive the sacred spirit and the good inherent within each of us, and to live it with the recognition that all of existence lives within the spirit of great ones. It is to bring awareness and revival to the principles of consciousness and values. I'd like to show you the video of some honorary signatories and endorsers describing their comments on the Fuji Declaration.
The Fuji Declaration is a universal declaration calling for the rebirth of humanity's sacred spirit and a new civilization in which all life is connected as one. As individuals responsible for the future of life on Earth, we hereby declare that we affirm the divine spark in the heart and mind of every human being and intend to live by its light in every sphere of our existence. We commit ourselves to fulfilling our shared mission of creating lasting peace on Earth through our ways of living and acting. We intend to live and act so as to enhance the quality of life and the well-being of all forms of life on the planet, recognizing that all living things in all their diversity are interconnected and are one. We'll continually strive to free the human spirit for deep creativity and to nurture the transformation necessary to forge a new paradigm in all spheres of human activity, including economics, science, medicine, politics, business, education, religion, the arts, communications, and the media. We shall make it our mission to design, communicate, and implement a more spiritual and harmonious civilization, a civilization that enables humankind to realize its inherent potential and advance to the next stage of its material, spiritual, and cultural evolution.
If you could have that kind of a recognition of what we have in us, this divine spark, if that would spread in the world, then surely people would start building a harmonious civilization. Because what we are lacking today in this civilization is the recognition of who we are. Deep down, we are committed. Deep down, we are one. Deep down, we are joined to one another with the deepest sense of love, which means that we belong to the same family.
The Fuji Declaration was launched earlier this year with the support of 200 founding signatories and 60 partner organizations. People around the world were invited to sign the declaration online, and in just 3 months, the number of signatories reached 10,000. Scientists, artists, statesmen, Nobel Peace Laureates, and other prominent individuals working in various fields have endorsed the Fuji Declaration. We hope that you too will sign the declaration and pledge your support.
This is a declaration to all humankind. So this declaration, we all agree, help us to go back to our true nature, which we've been apart quite for so many centuries. So this is a reminder call. The Fuji Declaration is not something new, but it's a reminder call for us to go back to our origin.
To me, living with the Fuji Declaration is something that's almost so simple that that's what makes it difficult. It's simply bringing your head, your heart, and your hands into alignment. It's about living your highest values in each moment and seeing the greatest possibility for good in every circumstance.
What is it that will allow me to take my divine spark and connect with your divine spark and to experience ourselves as one? Because I know if we do that, that there will be love in union. And love is the most important aspect of a life's work.
This declaration, the Fuji Declaration, capsulizes the things that we need to think about, understand, and ultimately the things we need to do. This declaration expresses things that I felt deep in my being, but did not have the words for. Now I have the words. These are words that I subscribe to and I recommend to everybody.
It unites us all to respect and nurture the light of peace, or what the Declaration calls the divine spark that resides in our heart. I believe that it will bring hope, inspiration, and fellowship to many people. I was proud to sign it, and I urge others around the world to join us.
The Fuji Declaration is a personal declaration to urge the conscious transformation of humanity and to encourage individuals to give expression to the principles of the Fuji Declaration. When more and more individuals bring the principles of the Fuji Declaration within their daily lives, we will surely see positive transformational shift within the various social fields of politics, economy, business, science, education, health, religion, and the arts and media. Professor Laszlo has already led a team of researchers of how a shift in consciousness can have great impact on the field of economy, business, politics, and media. The Fuji Declaration is not simply a declaration made of fancy words. It provides a platform upon which concrete and practical means proposed within various social fields for the advancement of a harmonious new civilization. We hope to continue inviting scholars and specialists from various fields to bring to the forefront their revolutionary ideas and visions based on the principle. Last year, on May 15, the Goi Peace Foundation hosted the Tokyo Symposium at the United Nations University in celebrating the inauguration of the Fuji Declaration, where we convened a closed-style symposium to discuss and explore the Fuji Declaration in depth. We invited about 50 international guests from various cultures, backgrounds, and skills to genuinely support the principles of the Declaration. 2 days after the Tokyo Symposium, we celebrated the official inauguration of the Fuji Declaration in the program annual Symphony of Peace Prayers, so-called SOPP, at the foot of Mount Fuji, along with friends in 50 countries, including Denmark, Italy, India, and around the world, who joined us in a live global webcast.
Two days later, at the foot of Mount Fuji in Japan, thousands of people from all over the world gathered for the annual Symphony of Peace Prayers ceremony. An international group of religious and spiritual leaders embodied the spirit of oneness through their prayers for peace, setting the stage for the official inauguration of the Fuji Declaration. Thousands of participants joined in prayers for peace from several of the world's major religious traditions, sending the message that within our diversity is a common wish for peace. They then offered prayers for peace in all the countries and religions of the world. Whether through discussion or prayerful celebration, the Fuji Declaration continues to create opportunities for each individual to experience their sacred spirit in a world of oneness.
All the other regions of the world.
May peace be in all the other regions of the world.
May peace prevail on earth.
We are hoping that the Fuji Declaration will grow into a global movement, not only to foster the conscious awakening of individuals, but the transformation of society as well. Since the launch, we have been promoting the declaration mainly through the webcast, receiving over 15,000 endorsements online alone. We have also been invited to introduce the declaration on different occasions, including the Milan Expo 2015 at the Hungarian Pavilion, and at the COP21 Summit of Conscience in Paris, hosted by President Hollande. Recently, the Conscious Business Declaration was created based on the principles of the Fuji Declaration through collaboration of the Club of Budapest, the Goi Peace Foundation, the Fowler Center for Business, and Humanities team to define a new standard for business in the 21st century, one that will enable business to become the most powerful engine on earth for creating abundance and flourishing for humanity and all life on earth. Also, we have come to realize that it is extremely important to restore balance between the masculine and feminine values within each of us and in our society, in order to fully ignite the divine spark of humanity and open the door to a new era. This is the reason why we started the Soul of Women initiative this year, as 1 year anniversary of the inauguration of the Fuji Declaration. Here we would like to introduce Masami Saionji to deliver a speech to explain more about Soul of Women initiatives.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and friends. First of all, I would like to express my deepest appreciation to Dr. Laszlo for inviting us to this beautiful conference and give me time to share my message to all the wonderful guests and friends. Thank you very much. My mission is to create an environment for the people to realize their true nature, that each one of us has a divine spark within us and start living their lives from the choices made from their highest self. To create this kind of environment for the people, I am now focusing on the project called Soul of Women Global Net Campaign, a call to restore the balance between the divine masculine and the divine feminine in each of one of us. It is not about the competition between men and women. It is about balance and wholeness. I believe that everyone has both divine masculine and divine feminine qualities within themselves. The time has come for women and men to bring forward the divine feminine into the world. And now, I would like to for all of you to take a moment to see the video presentation about this campaign.
Soul of Women 2016 Global Campaign. Here are some of the results of the Soul of Women campaign since it has launched in April 2016. It has only been half a year after the launch, but already we are seeing wonderful progress, responses, and recognitions from people all around the world, which shows that people's interest and need for a more divine feminine society is here. We would like to now explain the ways we invite people to our movement. First was an invitation to join our international event on May 15th or watch the live webcast on that day. More than 20,000 people from 109 countries have joined our global campaign that day. Here are a few of the pictures from the local gatherings in Italy, Spain, Netherlands, Australia, USA, Colombia, Philippines, Cameroon, Argentina, Mexico, and Bolivia, all hosting their gathering in their own local communities. There are many ways for the people to join our movement, and here are a few other examples, like contribute your ideas for the theme of Soul of Woman. As a way for the people to contribute their ideas and tools, we first have asked global leaders to share video messages and recorded webinars to give inspiration, hope, actual ways and tools to connect to our Divine Feminine. We hope to highlight not only the global leaders, but focus on heroes of our everyday life in our local homes and communities in the future as well. Because we all learn from each other and we all have something beautiful to contribute and share to the world. Another way to take part in the campaign is to organize your gathering and create your own local hubs in your communities. This is Soul of Woman Local Hub, which has emerged in Japan. They are inspiring women leaders who worked as the pioneers for women to have work and to have roles in their profession. They are now coming together to share their knowledge, experience, and network for the younger generation. We invite hubs to be creative and original and focus on the way they feel necessary to restore the balance of the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine in their local society, and to help support shine the divine spark within each and every individual. As a Soul of Woman Global campaign, our next step is to create more contents for the website for people to be informed and inspired, supporting local hubs and creating global networks, and collaborating with other organizations to form events and spreading the message worldwide. For example, our upcoming events will be held in England, Poland, and Dubai. For more information and way to join our global campaign, please check our website at fujideclaration.org. Thank you very much.